Group 15 is representing the painting of Virgin in the Meadow, also called Madonna in the Meadow, by Raphael. Raphael was born on April 6, 1483, in Urbino, Italy. His career spanned through the years 1500 through 1520. Raphael was a painter during the time of the Italian Renaissance. He is best known for his paintings of the Madonnas. Raphael's father, Giovanni, taught Raphael the basics of painting. His father was also a painter for the Duke of Urbino. Giovanni had a great influence on Raphael. After Giovanni's death, Raphael took over his father's workshop and continued painting. He eventually became Perugino's apprentice for about 4 years and gained knowledge and hands-on experience. Perugino was a master painter in the Umbria region of central Italy. Living in Florence, he began painting the series of Madonnas and has one of his artworks located in the Palace of the Vatican. He also created paintings for the church. Raphael died in Rome on his 37th birthday. From 1504 through 1507, Raphael produced a series of Madonnas which extrapolated on Leonardo da Vinci's work. Raphael's experimentation with this theme culminated in 1507 with his painting La Belle Jardinière. The subjects of this painting are Virgin Mary, Christ Child, and Saint John. This painting is the expression of the Holy Virgin as she gracefully looks down on the two children. The relevance of this painting to Raphael was to capture the feeling. He aimed to get the right balance after many attempts. This painting is relevant because it is an important piece in art history, especially during the Italian Renaissance. These two pictures are examples of Raphael's previous attempts that also depict Mary and Christ Child.
Raphael's painting of the Virgin in the Meadow was executed in 1506. It was created during the time of the Italian Renaissance. Many works of the Renaissance depicted religious themes such as Virgin Mary or Madonna. They were also commissioned by wealthy families in Florence. While Raphael was brainstorming ideas for his upcoming artwork, he came across Leonardo da Vinci's idea of the pyramid shape while in Florence. The primary color were chosen because blue symbolizes the church, whereas red symbolizes Christ's death. The Virgin Mary is seen wearing a gold-bordered blue mantle against a red dress. The painting also contains an invisible line which connects the three heads together to form a triangle. There is also another triangle formed by John in the left corner, Jesus at the center, and Mary's foot at the right corner. The triangle is a Renaissance symbol that represents the perfection of nature, focusing on balance and unity. The upper portion of the painting also includes a horizontal line which draws the line of the landscape in the far back. Using those various techniques, his painting was finished. In the 17th century, Raphael's painting of the Virgin in the Meadow was given to an archduke named Ferdinand Charles. It later got transferred to the Imperial Gallery in Vienna at 1773, where it became a display of art. Because Raphael's main patrons were the Pope, he created many paintings for the church, which is why one of his most famous paintings, Virgin in the Meadow have a religious theme. The medium of the painting Virgin in the Meadow is oil on board. This basically means that the painting is painted on board with many different types of material used. These include chiaroscuro, palette, medium oil, and the concept of aerial perspectives. In contrast to Leonardo da Vinci's paintings, Raphael went with a lighter tone of color to capture a more natural look. The chiaroscuro helps to make the figures appealing and helps take up space. The aerial perspectives is used to show the background scenery as further in the back and not close up to the characters. In this painting, you can see the bushes and mountains far away that it looks like it will take miles to reach. These materials used and the medium of the painting is truly significant as it helps to create the painting to what it is today. Therefore, the elements used is important into constructing the artwork.
The size of the painting is 113 centimeters by 88 centimeters, or 44 inches by 35 inches. The Virgin Mary, Jesus, and St. John take up most of the painting, showing their importance in the piece. Although a large town, mountains, and even a lake are set in the background, their actual size in the painting is much smaller compared to the people in the painting. This is due to the fact that the three people in the painting are the focal point of the piece and require the most attention. Although the foreground and the background share in importance, this particular piece is different. The figures in the back are smaller due to linear perspective, where the further an object is, the smaller it is painted. The Virgin in the Meadows is currently located in a museum in Vienna. The painting was executed in Florence, Italy by Raphael, who was in his 20s. The people of Italy were the first audience to be able to see this painting. They viewed the painting as a religious piece with a style that was easy to understand. The style that Raphael used was able to grasp the attention of the audience in order for them to understand what the piece is saying and how it is being relayed. The painting was held in high regard by Renaissance patrons. Its original purpose was to possibly promote Christianity, as these paintings were seen in churches, and even the Pope asked for Raphael to paint a painting after this painting was done. It is now seen as more of a great artwork than holding religious value. This is due to the fact that people are seeing this in a museum rather than their church, changing the setting of how they view things. The end.